Welcome to this short tutorial by the Library Service about starting the research process. In this tutorial we will cover how to use the assignment title to create an initial research plan, how then to go on and create a search strategy, and also how to evaluate the information that you find. So when you're starting the research process, you will need to do some initial planning, which involves breaking down the assignment title. This will all be done before you move on to the actual research and gathering the information and evaluating it for its relevance. During the initial planning stage, you need to consider exactly what the assignment is asking you to do. Break it down into content words, which are the main concepts or ideas you will be addressing in your assignment. As sometimes you may need to personally interpret the content words, or you'll be given a general topic word such as theory, and you'll be asked to select your own. But these content words will help you to give an idea of what you need to look for. It also helps to consider how these words relate to your modules of study. You will also need to consider what the function words are, as these tell you the process or what you're expected to do with the information to complete the assignment successfully. It also affects what you're actually searching for. For example, if you will need to discuss something, it means you need to find information that presents a number of different viewpoints. Finally, you will need to look at the scope of the project. Think about any limitations that are mentioned. For example, are you covering a specific time period or a particular location? Is there anything you can eliminate from your search or that you do not need to cover? Or is there anything you need to decide upon for yourself? After you've analysed the question and have a true understanding of what it is asking you to do, you should have more of an idea of the different types of keywords you can search for. You will then want to consider other possible key terms or synonyms, or potentially alternative spellings. You may wish to consider what to exclude from your search. For example, you may be doing a project on social media but specifically want to exclude information about Facebook. All of this will help you to refine your search. Start by locating background information, then move on to more in-depth information. Using books, journals and academic databases will enable you to utilise search strategies more effectively, but this will be covered in more detail in future tutorials. You've probably considered using some or all of the information sources pictured on the screen before you, but be aware that all of these information sources are written for different audiences and have different purposes. This may affect the way the information is presented. For example, newspapers and magazines are written for a wide audience, covering broad topic areas, whereas academic journals are written by scholars and subject specialists using up-to-date research, and this will be supported by relevant evidence such as statistics. Tutors are keen for you to use academic sources, so try not to rely on websites such as blogs, but also this will be covered in more detail in future tutorials. If you need further assistance, you can call into any of our campus libraries and book a one-to-one appointment with one of our librarians. Furthermore, each